Good morning, entrepreneurs. We are continuing our series today all about vendor events or craft shows, and we're going to be answering another frequently asked question. We've already answered 2 frequently asked questions on previous videos, so if you'd like to see those, go back and watch them. They're going to have this dark blue background. If you're joining me live on TikTok or on whatever channel you happen to be on, go ahead and make sure that you like this video and that you follow my account so that you'll be notified every time I put out a new video to help you with your online business. So let's go ahead and jump into the question for today. Today's question is, how do I attract people to my craft booth? And this is a really important question because sometimes we think it's all about once we get them to our booth, but it's actually about attracting them to our booth. So I have 3 ways to attract people to your craft booth if you are doing a vendor event or a craft show. Don't forget to like this video and of course follow me so you can be notified every single time I give another tip for you to grow your online business. So tip number 1 for how to attract people to your craft booth is to make sure that you have an interesting display from 100 feet away. So after you set up your booth, yes, look at it up close, but then walk away and look back at it and see, does this attract me? Is this something that I would want to stop at? Because people are deciding from that far away whether or not your booth is one of the ones they're going to stop at. So ways that you can do this, make sure that your products are displayed on multiple levels. Meaning you're not having everything on a flat surface. You've got tiers of product that they can see from different places. Number 2, make sure that your display is interactive. Ways to do this would be to have a game. You could have where there's like a selfie station or something where they can take a picture. You could have a wall or something on your table where they can sign and say something like, what is your favorite thing or something? Ask a question and have them write on a wall. This makes it interactive. It makes them something that they want to see what's going on. Another way to make your display interesting is to have a giveaway. So this could be a fan. I recently had a client who does enamel jewelry, and I recommended to her that she have a display that shows her torch, and she has pennies to give away. And so she told them the story about how when she learned how to do enamel jewelry, she was taught to use this torch with a copper penny. And then she offered to give them a lucky penny. And so they got a lucky penny by stopping and listening to her story. You can also give away something like a free charm or something like this. So a giveaway with a sign about the giveaway will draw people into your booth. You can also have screen time. So everybody is constantly on their phones or watching TV, whatever the case may be. If you have a screen at your booth that has an interesting video playing, this can be a TV, a tablet, something, it will draw people in and they will watch it. So that is tip number 1 for how to attract people to your craft booth, to have an interesting display from 100 feet away. And I gave you 5 ways to do that. You don't have to do them all. If you can, that's awesome. But doing 1 or 2 of these can really attract more people to your booth. The second way to attract people to your craft booth is to collaborate with other vendors. And I have 3 ways you can do this. Before I give those to you, make sure to like this video and follow me so that you'll be notified every single time I have more tips for you to grow your online business. All right, so how can we collaborate with other vendors to attract more people to our craft booths? One way is you can offer a passport. And then each vendor booth has a stamp. And this is something you can use again and again and again. Get these little passports printed, and on every page they have an opportunity to get a stamp. So get a set of stamps and this passport printed. Tell the other vendor booths, hey, I'm doing this passport to get people to go to everybody's booths. Would you like to participate? And then give them a stamp to use. And every time someone comes to their booth with their passport, they stamp it. If they come back to your booth, you have a prize for them. So this is a way to get other people to promote them coming to your booth. And if the passport says they have to find your booth to get the prize, guess what? They're all going to come to you. Second way that you can collaborate with other vendors is to display a gift basket with all of your items. And then when someone asks you about it, you can say, oh, that's from this booth over here. You can go get it there. Or you could actually sell packages with all of your products. A third way that you can collaborate with other vendors is to have flyers that recommend another booth. Or so you could then give your flyers to a booth that's there. Would you mind setting these up for me? I think that our customers are the same. I'd love to have you, send them over to me. So that is tip number 2 on how to attract more people to your craft booth at a craft show or a vendor event. Tip number 3 for how to attract people to your craft booth is to keep your booth full of people. And I know the whole point of this is to attract people to your booth. And sometimes this is something that we overlook and is counterintuitive because the whole point is we're trying to get people to our booth, right? But once you get people to your booth and you have people in your booth, other people will see that they're interested in what you're doing and will want to stop and see what's going on. FOMO, right? Fear of missing out. And so by keeping a constant flow of people in your booth, you will be attracting more people. In order for this to work, you have to engage them once they're there. So once you have followed these other steps and you have the people coming to your booth, you then have to be able to carry a conversation. And tomorrow, we're going to be talking about how to talk to people in your craft booth. So make sure you come back tomorrow, like this video, follow me so you'll be notified tomorrow when I go live on TikTok, or if you're on another platform, when that video posts. And one final tip I have for you. So come join us tomorrow for how to talk to people at your craft booth. But also, I just did a podcast episode all about craft shows and vendor booths with Tanya Elliott. And you can go and listen to that right now. It's already out. And it is on the Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce podcast, completely free to listen to. And we have even more tips for you there. So if you are going to be doing craft shows this season, which is the best time for it, these are some tips you're going to really want to listen to. I'd love to hear any comments that you have, any questions you have about craft shows. I hope to see you tomorrow on where we'll be talking about how to talk to people at your craft booth. Don't forget to check out Tech Challenge Makers Conquer E-commerce podcast. Like this video, follow me, and I'll see you tomorrow. I am so glad we get to live our dreams together every single day. Have a good one.